Imagine encountering a creature that can weigh as much as a small car and stands taller than most professional basketball players. Meet the moose, the colossal titan of the forest and the largest member of the deer family. With their towering frames and muscular build, moose are truly a sight to behold. Roaming the vast woodlands, they carry an air of majesty and raw power, making every encounter with them an unforgettable experience. Now let's dive deeper into the world of these forest giants. Despite their massive size, moose are surprisingly graceful swimmers. When it comes to navigating aquatic environments, these forest giants have a few tricks up their sleeves, or should we say, under their muzzles. One of their most fascinating adaptations is the ability to close their nostrils while submerged. This nifty feature allows moose to dive up to 20 feet underwater, rummaging through lake beds to find succulent aquatic plants that form a significant part of their diet. But it's not just about food. Moose are born swimmers and can take to the water only a few days after birth. These early swimming lessons are not just a fun splash, they are crucial for survival. Water bodies often serve as safe havens from predators. A swift dive can mean the difference between safety and peril. So next time you're near a lake, keep your eyes peeled. You might just spot a moose taking a dip. What does it take to feed the largest member of the deer family? Let's delve into the hearty appetite of the moose. These towering creatures are not picky eaters, but they do have a preference for certain types of forest fare. Primarily, their diet consists of leaves, twigs, and the bark of trees. But it's not just about what they eat, it's about how much. During the lush summer months, a moose's diet is voracious. They can consume up to 73 pounds of vegetation each day. To put that into perspective, that's about the same weight as a large dog, all eaten in leaves and twigs. This immense intake is necessary to support their massive bodies and energy needs. Moose are also remarkably efficient foragers. They move constantly through their forested habitats, reaching up with their long necks to strip leaves and bark from the trees. It's not just about the quantity, but the relentless foraging that keeps these giants on the move. Moose antlers are not just for show. They tell a story of strength and survival. Each year, a moose's antlers undergo a fascinating cycle of growth, shedding and regrowth. This cycle begins in the spring, when the antlers start to grow from the moose's skull, covered in a soft, fuzzy skin known as velvet, which supplies blood and nutrients to the developing bone. By summer, these antlers have hardened into solid bone, and the velvet is shed, often seen hanging in tattered strips as the moose rubs it against trees. This process not only helps to remove the velvet, but also prepares the moose for the autumn mating season. During this time, antlers are vital for battles of dominance. Males will clash their massive antlers, which can span over 6 feet, in dramatic displays to win over females and establish hierarchy. These antlers, which are shed after the mating season to conserve energy for the winter, regrow the following spring, larger and more formidable than the year before. These antlers are a true testament to the moose's resilience and rugged beauty. How do moose thrive in some of the coldest environments on Earth? In the vast frostbitten wilderness, the moose stands as a testament to nature's ingenuity. Wrapped in a luxurious coat that would make any winter garment envious, the moose's fur is a marvel of insulation. This dense, woolly undercoat lies beneath guard hairs that are hollow and air-filled, providing exceptional warmth. As the mercury dips, another remarkable adaptation comes into play. Moose have the ability to alter their metabolism. During the bitter winter months, their metabolic rate slows, conserving energy and minimizing the need for foraging in the sparse landscape. This biological ingenuity ensures they expend less energy when food is not plentiful, a crucial survival tactic in the unforgiving cold. Furthermore, their large size is not just for show. It minimizes the surface area relative to volume, reducing heat loss and maintaining a warm core temperature, even in sub-zero conditions. Equipped with nature's finest winter gear, moose stand resilient against the freezing cold. Moose calves are not just cute, they're built for survival from the moment they hit the ground. Within mere minutes of being born, these tiny titans are already preparing to take their first wobbly steps. It's a remarkable sight, A newborn moose, wet and ungainly, pushing against the earth to stand alongside its mother. By the time a day has passed, most calves can not only stand, but also follow their mother as she moves through the dense underbrush of the forest. This early mobility is crucial for survival, allowing them to escape potential predators and keep up with their mother to feed and learn. Their first weeks are filled with growth spurts and rapid learning. Moose calves drink their mother's rich milk, which is laden with the nutrients needed to support their swift growth. Each day brings new strength, agility, and a greater capacity to run vital skills for life in the wild. These calves waste no time, gearing up to face the wild from day one. Unlike many herd animals, moose are the true introverts of the animal kingdom. While the image of social deer herds might spring to mind, moose cast quite a different shadow in the forests they roam. These majestic creatures largely prefer solitude, rarely forming groups unless absolutely necessary. Moose are uniquely independent from a very young age. After a year with their mothers, young moose strike out on their own, a testament to their solitary nature. The vast expanses of North American and Eurasian woodlands serve as their quiet havens, where they spend most of their time alone, merging seamlessly with the dense foliage. The mating season, known as the rut, is the exception to their solitary ways. During this time, moose will seek out others. But once this brief social interlude concludes, they return to their preferred isolated existence. Mothers may stay with their calves for a while, teaching them the ways of the wild. But even these bonds are temporary. In the vast wilderness, a moose prefers its own company, wandering alone through forests and across mountains. The relationship between moose and humans is complex and fraught with challenges. As architects of our own environments, humans have often encroached upon the natural habitats that moose depend on. Expanding urban areas, constructing roads, and increasing agricultural lands have all contributed to a significant reduction in the space moose have to roam. This encroachment not only affects their living areas, but also increases the likelihood of road accidents. Every year, collisions between moose and vehicles pose significant risks to both human and moose populations, highlighting the urgent need for carefully planned wildlife corridors and better road safety measures. However, there's a beacon of hope through conservation efforts. Many regions have implemented strategies to protect moose habitats and regulate hunting, ensuring that moose populations can thrive. Educating the public about moose behavior and their ecological importance also plays a crucial role in fostering a harmonious relationship. With respect and understanding, we can coexist peacefully with these magnificent creatures. As we close our journey through the fascinating world of moose, let's recap some of the most astonishing facts about these forest giants. Moose are not just the largest members of the deer family, but are towering figures that roam the vast forests of the Northern Hemisphere. Their impressive size is complemented by their equally grand antlers, which can span across 6 feet. These antlers are not just for show, they play a crucial role during the mating season, showcasing strength and prowess. But it's not just their size that's impressive. Moose are surprisingly adept swimmers, capable of diving up to 20 feet deep and swimming several miles to reach new feeding areas or escape predators. This aquatic ability also helps them cool down during the warmer months. Speaking of feeding, a moose's diet is immense, consuming up to 70 pounds of vegetation daily. This mega appetite helps sustain their massive bodies, especially during harsh winters when food is scarce. The resilience of moose extends to their ability to thrive in cold environments. Their thick fur and skin allow them to endure freezing temperatures that would chill other creatures to the bone. This adaptation is vital for surviving the sub-zero climates of their natural habitats. Moose generally lead solitary lives, which is quite unique among deer species. They roam the forests alone, coming together only during the mating season or when a mother is raising her calves. Next time you venture into nature, remember the incredible stories of the moose, a true marvel of the wild.